No, I hope they're lying. Because I'm not going to be out here if it's in the 40s.
We're live.
Mm-hmm. They can hear us. We're not started yet. We don't start at 17. Y'all know the rules.
We're just test firing.
Yeah, we're just test firing. 10, 9, 8, 7.
A.M.'s a sin.
Oh, Tolga
He's just hanging with his old friend.
3, 4, and Robin are here. Must be sure about Norman's happy next door.
Beer for breakfast, what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Again, pop that top. Again, sun pounding on your head. Beer, take care of that. Beer for breakfast, that's what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top, that's what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top again. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Again,
I did all of
that top. Again, beer for breakfast, that's what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Beer bitchin', abounding up. Incentive when that morning comes. Beer for breakfast. Amen.
Told you just for fun.
That hooker in the bathroom was dead when I found her.
Listening to our show will get you laid.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Beer for Breakfast Morning Show with the Lake Placid legend, Toolman Tim, and me, the obscure Ron, and I like to keep it that way. We're coming to you live and local from the Obscure Destinations Studios in Lake Placid, Florida.
Come and get it!
No, not that Lake Placid. Stick around, have fun, laugh while you can, and remember to like and subscribe and tell your friends about us.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
To honor America with the singing of our national anthem, please welcome from the United States Air Force Band Singing Sergeants, Technical Sergeant Michael J. Aiello.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beer for Breakfast Morning Show is brought to you by Ground Up Remodeling. Tim will take care of your needs from the ground up. Truly one of the best in Lake Placid, and we wouldn't let anyone else work on our handyman or home improvement needs. Call Tim today.
Hey, we're here. We're not queer, and we're everywhere. This is us. I'm Ron. That's Tim.
We have beers for breakfast.
Beers for breakfast. On our thing.
Which we need to open up.
Yes, we do. Oh, I hope to get one.
Gentlemen, start your beers.
Start your beers. The American way. How is everybody today? We hope everybody is well. You've seen enough of us. I would like to remind everyone what happened last night, but I will do that after the show's been running for a few minutes. America had a busy night last night.
We're back.
We're back. Well,
that's what he said.
We're back, baby. We are back. Hold on a minute. We are back, and you now have seen me and Tim, and we don't want you to see us anymore. Because
the ratings go down.
But right, every time we show our faces, the ratings go down, and our ratings aren't very good in the first place. So we can only handle so much.
So tell your friends. You don't have to see them.
Yeah, tell your friends you don't have to look at them. Just come out and hang out.
Hang out.
Hang out on this Hump Day, Trump Day, everybody. So, did you watch that last night, Tim?
I didn't remember it was on, but I saw the highlights on the news this morning because I always check the news to see what kind of good bullshit I can pass upon us.
Well, apparently he cured some little black kid from cancer.
Apparently. He made him an official FBI agent or CIA agent.
Yeah, well, no, I think CIA. Or no, Secret Service.
Secret Service, that's it.
Yeah.
He'll be guarding him.
Well, I mean, hey, man, if the kid is healthy and he wants to be that, I think that he should strive for it and make it his way.
I'll tell you what, that made that kid's life right there.
No, I wouldn't mind, and I don't even have. But there ain't no telling what I have. But I don't. As far as I know, I'm healthy-ish. But I tell you what, if I had a terminal brain cancer like that kid, I don't think I would be handling it as strong as him. But yeah,
he looked like
I grew up. My parents adopted a bunch of disabled kids and stuff when I was growing up, and I'm going to tell you, man, you're going to talk about some strength and some strong will and some dedication to the Lord and everything else. These kids don't run around like, oh, poor me. They're like, I got it, And I'm up here, they're like, don't feel sorry for me, you fat boy, go on about your business. And it's just the truth. I mean, I'm not.
And then he got that other young guy into the military school or something that he was trying to get into.
Yeah.
That made his day.
Sure.
You could see when he said that West Point. He says, got good news for you. You've been confirmed. You're going to West Point.
There you go.
You could see the eyes light up on that guy.
Sure. And he had to know it was coming, but still to actually hear him say it.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That was his goal in life, and now he's got a good head start on it.
You just better hope that Pete Hegseth lets him finish, because Pete is going to run a tight ship on that military, man.
He looks like the kind of kid, though, that was built for that,
Does he? White kid, black kid, Puerto Rican kid, Mexican kid?
White kid. And he had the haircut.
Yeah.
He looked like a clean-cut All-American poster boy.
Well,
now he is.
I've heard there's a lawsuit. There's one of these big-time rich boy colleges wouldn't let these Asian kids in. This one kid, his dad was, he coached his son through his school to be a doctor or something, or a scientist, some type of thing. And he went to either it was MIT or one of the big schools, and they said, We don't let your kind in here. We've had too many Asians, and so they're getting punished for being too smart. You know what I mean? And that's something else he addressed last night.
Yeah, I'm sick of that bullshit.
Yeah, man,
Got to
if
meet
you-
a certain criteria.
I want my doctor to be the best doctor. I don't care if he's got a purple penis. I want him
I
to be
don't care if I can't hardly understand him, as long as he knows his shit.
as long as he says, "Hey, you take this and fix this, and don't tell me what not to do anymore." You know, I'm like, "Oh, why couldn't I do the fix myself?" They're like, "Oh, it does nothing. You're not going to do it anyway. So just go on about your business and take these pills. You'll be fine."
Yeah, have a pill.
They told that when I got out of the hospital, my primary care doctor, he said, "Well, people with what you've got going on with your heart, you need to live 3 years." So I told Tony, I was feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty shitty. And then I go to my heart doctor, and they're like, "You don't know what he's talking about. That's why he's a general PA. He's just a doctor. He doesn't know. I'm a heart doctor. You're fine. Nobody even knows what the hell is wrong with you in the first place." Spent 14 days in the hospital, and they're like, "I don't know.
Well, here's your $70 million bill.
No, that's it. Thank you for flying Henry County to whatever county air." You know, it's so funny because the whole way there, I'm like, they gave me all these diuretics. I have to piss. And they're like, "You can't right now." Hello?
We're on the air, bird.
That's that woodpecker. That woodpecker is a loud son of a bitch. What you're hearing is the woodpecker in the background. And what he's trying to do is tell my wife that there is no. Oh, it's full though.
He's just being a regular peckerhead.
He's that arguing with somebody.
He's being what he is, a peckerhead.
Yeah, he is. He's being nasty. So anyway, how is everybody out there? Somebody come in the chat and tell us we suck. Something, because this is kind of getting silly. We got all these people watching and nobody's talking. And I got this whole thing set up where you can talk. Oh, keep on coming.
Clickety click.
So this is my birds. I cultivated them myself. We don't let them actually leave the yard. They just have to stay in this big old. It's like a terrarium.
Oh, I forgot to check our action cam to see if anything came around.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything, and I was out here all night. I did hear one little thing at about 4.
Well, let's see what we might have missed. Yeah, man. See, it's loading different now.
Huh.
It used to just pop up the pictures.
Well, now it's probably he moved his truck, and it probably catches his truck going in and out, in and out, in and out.
Unless he's driving up your wall, I doubt it, because it's pointed.
I know, but I think that the
peripheral.
I think it does that big word that you just used. So anyway, this is me and Tim here this morning with the woodpecker, who was very happy.
Apparently.
Or very mad.
I don't know why this doesn't want to load. We'll have to let it run for a while.
Or just restart it. That's what I always have to do when it does that to me on mine. I can always just go pull the card and put it in.
Got one picture up here.
So anyway, this is I thought that Trump did pretty good. I thought that kicking Quincy Jones Jr. out was pretty nice. Al Green. It looks like he cheated on his wife and threw grits on his face.
Yeah, that one guy, they threw him the hell
Yeah,
out,
they kicked him
man.
out. Yeah, he's always, "I'm going to impeach Trump." Man, shut
Like,
the
no,
fuck
Trump's
up.
going to impeach you.
He needs to be, he needs to take his ass out back and have his ass taken
Stupid
care of.
ponytail wearing.
No,
70-year-old
I mean,
man.
I'm telling you, he's a 70-year-old black man with a ponytail,
A fat black face.
and it looks like it really looks like like what they did with the original Al Green.
Yeah.
They threw grits. His wife threw grits on his face for cheating on him. That's what he looks like. He got on pop mark. He used magic shave too much.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. We were trying to download videos.
We're seeing what our
or something.
trail cam's showing.
We have a new trail cam by Vupeak.
And really good resolution.
It's got great camera vision. I just wish it would get something during the day so we could get some video off of it. Because the night video is nice, but it's just black and white. Because it's infrared and night vision. However, night vision isn't really black and white. But anyway.
Well, I'm colorblind, so it's all black and white to me.
Yeah, there you go. I did feed my fish yesterday. You are a witness.
Yeah, they were happy.
But something's got in there, and now it's knocked my plant all the way down, so that frog is in there messing around. So now I got to go and fish all that out. That's going to confuse my fish because they're going to take my fingers for food.
Just let it be.
Yeah, maybe.
Survival of the fittest.
No, but the whole point was Tony wanted me to put a peace lily in there, and I don't think I have any of those here. So I don't know.
It's never taken this long, Lowe's.
Well, yeah, but look, there's a lot more pictures, though, isn't there?
Yeah, there was. So I had them all wiped out, and there was only 2 left.
Yeah, so there's
Now
a
there's
lot
6,
going on there.
8, 10.
Yeah, I need to go pull that card. I didn't yesterday. So that is a Florida Blue Jay baby. It's a baby.
Yep, still a little fuzzy.
Yeah, that's a squirrel.
He's always fuzzy.
It takes about 6 squirrels to make a decent meal if you put enough gravy in it. I like to fry them up.
Throw them over noodles.
Yeah, gravy. Yeah, we fry them up and get a couple biscuits, cat head biscuits we call them, and that doesn't mean that they're from cats. And that's something else, you know.
That's a good thing.
What I think they're called colloquialisms or something. Southern sayings.
Oh.
People say, "Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat." That don't have nothing to do with kitty cats.
Not really.
It has to do with catfish because normal people they have to skin a catfish. Look, you're borderline retarded if you eat a catfish with skin on it. I'm sorry, Tim. And
Wouldn't know.
that's just how. Well, somebody that I talked to recently. Oh yeah, I eat them with skin all the time. I'm like, okay, you're retarded.
I don't eat catfish. I've tried it. It's not bad, but
Oh no, it's the best tasting fish in the world if you just eat it the way I clean it. You can't eat
I've had it a few times.
on the bone. It tastes like dirt.
Huh, maybe that's what was.
It tastes like dirt. If you let, I can do it. I can clean them so fast. I can catch them and clean them and throw them back in the water, and with no body, they swim off. Tony will tell you that's the truth, and I don't need nobody to go sign my check.
That is a nasty looking bird.
And he's wet. He's a baby, and he's wet.
Wet behind the ears, as they'd say.
Yeah. That was a rainy morning. It wasn't too long ago. The other day. Now I'm very careful to edit the time and date out because your wife says, "Oh, why does this have the wrong date on it?" So now I just say, I don't want that trouble again.
Well, it's because we're playing pre-recorded recordings. That's why.
That's what the guy pays me to do, but he had never paid me. Tim, what's on your? Oh, you're still looking. I saw him looking at his phone. I thought he had some information.
Let's see. What can we do today? Oh, I found my top 5 favorite things in the world in this order: beer, nitrous, turbos, blowers, and bacon.
There you go.
That's all you need in the world.
Yeah, you definitely need the bacon and
And nitrous.
nitrous.
And beer.
That's just automatic.
Yeah, beer, bacon, nitrous, turbos, blowers. Gotta love
That
it.
sounds something that sounds like something Finnegan would say.
I think that's where I saw it on his shirt.
Yeah,
He didn't
probably.
have beer on it, but I added beer because I said,
Well, he's always like, it's beer time, and then
"Oh yeah, they loved it. They drink Corona.
I know, God Almighty, poor bastards.
All that crappiest beer."
Yeah, they're Californian. But you know what? Almost all those shows were filmed in Georgia, but they
Yeah. Oh, Crystal Light. You know that
Yep. we drink it a lot of times.
Crystal Light's coming out with a new alcoholic version.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
It's got vodka and it's only 77 calories per can. That's not bad.
I don't know about calories. I go by carbs. My wife's a carb freak, and vodka doesn't have any carbs. That's all I care about.
And tonight at the Strawberry Festival, you can hear Leonard Skinner,
I
what's
cannot
left
wait.
of him.
I cannot wait for that Strawberry Festival to be over.
That's a long run, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, and in 1963, the hula hoop was patented by Whammo. And guess how much a hula hoop cost in 1963?
30 cents.
Sort of. I would have bet like $1.99.
I would have never went that high.
It was $1.98.
I'd have never went that high.
I would have been. If we were playing prices right, I
You'd
was
have won
over.
that one.
No, I was over. I lost.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yep, but $1.98 in today's money, that's just about $20. They say.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't give you $20 for no hula hoop.
I wouldn't have given you. Right now, I wouldn't give you more than $1.50 for one. I mean, it's just a piece of plastic wrapped in a hoop. Which sometimes they put marbles in them.
Oh yeah, they used to rattle them. So
Now Tony used to have one for weight loss.
Oh yeah, that was a big thing.
No, that thing weighed freaking 5 pounds, man. It was
You had to work to make
it was
that
big for fat people, right? It was
Jumbotron.
It was big, yeah. It was big. And Tony had one, and she tried to put it around her, and she's like, "Holy shit!" I put it around me. I'm like, "God damn, that's gonna break my back."
I ain't got that good a hip.
So we gave it to some skinny woman and said, "Hey, here you go."
You're a whirl.
Yeah, but the world, she probably still uses it. She's so vain.
Tuesday was something about snack day.
Snack
And
day.
yeah, you know how they special at. Well, one of the things was snack day, and in the convenience store type scenario, number one pick thing was the Rice Krispie treat.
I love those.
The number 5 pick was the Snickers bar. They gave you the top 5, and those were I figure I'd go top and bottom.
I like Snickers bars a lot, but I like Snickers bar better than the Rice Krispie treats. But
Snickers bars and beer.
I like. Oh yes.
Chocolate and beer.
Yeah, I love chocolate and beer. There's nothing in the world better than chocolate and beer.
A lot of people don't like chocolate and beer. They go, "Oh, that sounds gross."
No, it sounds gross until you
try it.
taste it. Yeah, until you try it.
Oh yeah.
Because they do chocolate and champagne all the time. Chocolate, strawberries, and champagne all the time.
Oh yeah.
And if beer is poor man's champagne.
Right. The champagne of beers. It says it
On that one can that I bought that was like
Every
18
Miller.
gallons.
Yeah.
If my wife is listening, this shirt feels weird because it's tight on my belly. Even though it's not too big. It's just one of them stretchy shirts. Just one of them weird materials.
Oh, you want to hear a weird phobia that they were talking about?
Okay.
People have a phobia about phone calls. That's why everybody texts and does all that crap.
Oh, that's this new weird retarded generation.
That's what I said. It's a phobia. This is a weird thing.
Oh no, that's just people that don't want to talk to people. You know why?
There's even a therapy group for phone people.
Hey man,
people are freaking on phones.
We're
getting way too freaking.
There was a thing like 3 or 4 years ago to where the employers were having to train people how to answer the damn phone when they would try to hire a receptionist.
Yeah, it's like how hard is that?
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, you've got to be. I mean, look, I can go get someone with severe Down syndrome to flip fries and make burgers and shit.
And they can
answer a phone. So if your kid can't answer the phone like a grown up,
you did a bad job.
And you got problems. And everyone just decides now, because I'm a lazy parent and don't want to spend any time with it, my kid's autistic.
Yeah, I must have to give my kid a pill because I'm stupid.
Oh, he's got ADD because I'm a lazy bitch and want to get drunk on wine all day.
That's the pussification of America. It's just running rampant. Everybody just tries to come up with a new, this is what's wrong with my kid. No, what's wrong with your kid is you stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's get your ass out and go outside. Take him fishing, take him hunting, give him a wrench, tell him to go work on something, tear it apart, don't hurt him.
Yeah, let him tear old lawnmower apart, just see how it works.
Yeah, just go find one on the side of the road. People throw them away all the time.
Right.
These days, nobody want to fix nothing.
That's how I learned how to fix things.
Me too.
I'd find an old lawnmower my grandmother had for 20 years in the back patio store area. I'd rip it apart and get the thing running. She'd go, that thing hasn't run in 20 years. And I go, well, it does now. And then, of course, that just made me have to mow her damn lawn.
in the 90s, these
and she gave me a quarter.
In the 90s, these women would get computers and get on AOL chat, and their husbands would come home and they wouldn't nothing be done. They'd just be chatting all day.
When I was a kid,
so you could ride all the way down the road and you would see computers just laying where the husbands would take the computers and throw them out. I can't tell you how many computers I've taken apart and put back together and taken apart, and they work. There's nothing wrong with them.
Probably nothing wrong.
Just stuff that when they hit the ground, they wires busted loose. It's nothing but a solder sucker. You go in there and bop, 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 put the wires back together, and you got a brand new computer and then you get all their passwords and everything. No, that's anyway. What you were saying, go ahead.
Oh well, anyway, the funny thing was that my grandmother thought she was giving me a solid. She'd give me a quarter to mow her lawn and then I fixed her damn lawnmower.
Yeah, she did.
So then I got this great idea that I'd ask the neighbors if they wanted their lawn mowed. And my grandmother says, "Oh, you're going to get a lot of quarters." And I says, "Yeah, I am, because I'm charging them $5 a lawn." And I'd get behind that lawnmower and I'd run behind it, push mower. And I'd run up and down their lawn. I'd have their lawn done in 5 minutes, right to the edge of the house and the sidewalks, the whole deal. They gladly paid me the $5 and say, "You coming back next week?" And I says, "Yep, we're coming to Grandma's every Saturday, so be ready."
Yeah.
And I brought the lawnmower, and out of that money, I had to buy the gas, and that covered Grandma's lawn.
Yeah.
And using her lawnmower.
Yeah.
So she was happy as could be.
I loved even when we were in Omaha, we would go to people's houses that needed just to show their lawn. We'd all usually charge, me and my friend Mike, and we would charge anywhere from $5 to $8 is what we would usually. Depends on if they had a big driveway or whatever.
When you're a little kid, man, $5
But
is
then,
like a fortune.
but then, my mom would go and pick out places where the old people live, and she made us do those for free. And so you go do that old man's house for free, and you go do it. And so that lasted to me. You were talking about yesterday about having such a big heart. When we were in Austin, this lady named Mary lived next to us. We almost bought a Kia because of that lady. But I walked downstairs to go heat up the car for Tony, and it was in a condo, and the condo is a 2-story condo. And we went out, and down the steps, I about busted my ass. So I took my ice chipper and chipped. Actually, it was my like that thing they used to have hanging on the wall, that cutter for the lawn. Yeah, something like that. And I used that to bust the ice. So I ran over to her house and busted her ice too.
Well, you don't want to break it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, because
you break a hip, you're done.
Oh yeah. Well, back then, now you break a hip, they say you're back up and running in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, if you were like 75 and broke a hip, that was like a death sentence. 10
Pretty
years
much
ago.
was, yeah. They were like, yep.
I don't know why that killed people. I guess just
because they gave up,
sitting on their ass. Yeah,
you had to sit, but now they get you up and walking usually within 3 to 5 hours after the surgery.
Even if they put like a new hip in, you're up and out of bed about time the
So hey Toga, what's going on?
Toga,
how you doing, brother?
Our friend from Turkey,
our British turkey friend,
transplanted turkey.
Hey, we went and watched your video yesterday. That seems like our video most days. Well, we don't know what the hell we're doing. We just hope for the best and pretend people are listening. I'm glad things are going well, man. I'm glad.
Matter of fact, because he talks to us and is a cool guy, I'm going to find out from you how to get to that and put it in my phone, and I'll subscribe to his channel for him so he gets free numbers.
Tim will subscribe to your channel today, as a matter of fact.
We'll give you an additional subscriber.
Yes, we will.
And I'll even give you a thumbs up for effort.
We're doing good, man. I've been up all night working on a new song I'm going to let you hear in a few minutes. I don't know what made everything speed up yesterday, but things were going crazy. I mean, right after you left, Toga wanted to. We were playing with the old songs that I've written and stuff.
Yeah.
And I hit the wrong key on something, and everything went.
We had that on our show one time. We couldn't.
I know we don't. I know it wasn't the first time. No, but we're doing good, Toga, man. I'm glad you're doing good. I hope all the money markets are working well for you. We don't make enough money to worry about money markets.
Yeah, the only market I have is the one I spend money at.
That's about really. Really, we're not wealthy.
We are the meek that shall inherit the earth. I was just thinking, man, I gotta get my wife to give me the card so I can go get some more beer today.
Yeah, well, you said it was to do 2 days.
Yeah, so that's good for me. I used to drink a case a day. Now I'm down to a case every couple days, and I can usually stretch it into 3. But for some reason, I must have been in the right mood to chug a load.
But you're buffing that too, though, on the tea.
Yeah.
So I mean, that kind of adds a buffer. I mean, no matter what.
That's what I kind of think too.
Oh, most definitely.
I figured I'll have an iced tea, and then have a beer or two.
Yeah.
And then have an iced tea, and then have beer.
Oh, sure, because it brings it down. Right. Yeah, it brings it down. Yeah,
and it stretches the beer so my wife doesn't yell at me.
Right. That's the way I feel about it. So no, we're doing pretty good. We thought we were going to have a storm. We didn't think we were going to have a show this morning because my wife sent me a weather app that said it was going to be like some kind of third hell here of winter. But
it's 70 freaking degrees.
I'm out here with the shorts and a 3/4 inch shirt, and
I had a flannel on and I took it off just because it's so damn hot.
I'm running right now. You got the thermometer right there.
Yeah, I was just going to see what the
76 I think
our normal. All right, our forecast for Tim's world. We're at 69 degrees and mostly cloudy in Lake Placid, Binghamton, New York. That's upstate, but it's near the southern border of New York. Binghamton, 46 degrees, partly sunny. Seattle, Washington, 42 degrees and partly cloudy.
Well, that's pretty good.
It's still nighttime there. 3 hours behind us.
Yeah. Well, I figure, Toga, I figured that the markets are going to be down until all of this tariff thing stabilizes and everybody figures out what they're going to do.
Yeah, because then every little thing makes the market go
Yeah.
fluctuate.
And if anyone knows, it would be Tolga. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that people always say, well, I don't care about the stock market. Well, if you have a 401k, you better fucking care about the stock market because that's where your 401k money comes from,
Right.
silly. But
my brother-in-law had some kind of retirement thing where he had a 401k per se, but he was guaranteed everything that he put in it, he could not lose. I guess if whatever happened, if the market crashed,
it immediately blocked
he
it.
would stop it where he was, and they would freeze his account so that he would keep his money. But if he had invested, say, over the 10 years or something, 50,000, he could never go below 50,000.
Yeah, that almost sounds like a CD. Huh?
I'm just reading what he said.
Yeah, the problem with CD in the 80s. In the 80s, in America, you could put $100,000 in a CD and live off of that, the interest of that $100,000. The interest was so crazily wonderful for investors in the 80s. But then Clinton came in and went like, oh, let's just shoot all that shit down.
The stock market crashed and all that crap.
Yeah. But now
I know a guy made a shit ton of money just investing in penny stocks. He'd get in for cheap, wait till they hit a certain thing, and then bail on them. And he didn't have to spend a ton of money, but he was making out pretty good. And he put it all towards his retirement.
Well, a lot of people don't understand penny stocks, but you can make a lot of money playing around that, man.
Yeah, well, it's like playing a penny slot.
Oh, are you that old, Togo, that you remember the good old 80s where you could live off of $100,000 in the bank?
Now you got to have $1 million.
And even that, I mean, what? I mean, let's say you go on a game show and you win $1 million, you can automatically take $250,000 out of that.
Right, that's tax.
Matter of fact, you might as well take $300,000 out of that.
Right.
And then
you got to pay a financial advisor on how to keep your money.
You got to pay the financial advisor before you even cash the ticket in. Because if you don't, then I could just see it. All these friends that I don't like already. I heard you won the lottery. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Oh, please let me borrow 10 grand.
Yeah, I wouldn't let them borrow $10 when I didn't have money. I'm not gonna let them borrow 10 grand when I do.
Yeah, if you want to turn a friend into a foe, just loan them
$10. That's what I always said. If you want to get rid of a good friend, it's only $20.
Yeah, he'll never see
his ass again. And that sounds crazy, but that's the truth, man.
I know a few guys that I gladly give $20 just to go away.
I just wonder where your painter is.
Yeah. I was thinking that in the back of my mind, you asshole. You're reading my mind.
I just figure.
He stuck it in my head that I loaned this guy an airless paint sprayer, and he was supposed to use it for a day. It's been a month, and now I can't seem to get a hold of him. And so Mr. Happy here says, well, just go to the local pawn shop. You can probably buy it back for $40. It's like, I'm paying to get my shit back?
No, you got them put in jail, and they have to give it back to you. Yeah, you're going all the way back to that. Well, that's damn. That's why you're good at what you do. Is because you go all the way back into that. Because most people in my world, if you say ottoman, they think that's something you put your feet on when you're sitting on your sofa.
Isn't it?
No.
What's he talking about?
There's oh God.
Some financial thing?
No, it was an empire. It was the Ottomans. I don't know why.
Oh, the Ottoman Empire. I've heard of that.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm like all my life once my parents we didn't have cable, so all we had was these Encyclopedia Britannicas. And every time my mom and dad would say, "Move that ottoman," and I'm like, "A whole empire?" I was a smart ass.
That's it, boy. Move it.
I was a smart ass even when I was a kid. So, Tolga, have you talked to
I'll bet you spent a lot of time about 1 foot off the floor as your dad was
Oh
booting you in the
man,
ass.
my dad didn't get me. My
Mom
dad
did?
felt sorry for me. Mom was the one that was the hell raiser. See, none of these guys, Tolga, and none of these guys, they don't know nothing about my background. They don't know nothing about the compound or none of that shit. They don't know none of that.
My mom could take you out with a freaking wooden spoon
My mom
from
would do some
about
shit with a
halfway,
flip flop that would make you cry right now.
from halfway across the room. She'd catch you with a wooden spoon right in the back of the head.
My mom's been dead 20 years, and I can still feel that flip flop breaking on my ass. Remember those big goody brushes from the 70s? Those big, they had that fake wood handle, and they were big and round. They looked like almost like a fish.
Yeah.
I had those broken on my ass. Had them broken on the back of my legs.
Yeah, my mom, when I was younger, she used to take and smack you with a wooden spoon. And then she kept breaking them, so she got tired of that. So then she geared it up one. She got one of my plastic Hot Wheels tracks.
Oh, that'll fucking work.
She threw some welts across my ass with that. I'll tell you what, right through a pair of jeans.
Man, a pair of jeans, shit, that'd go through leather pants, man.
Yeah, I never wore leather pants.
Oh my!
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you really?
And I was in the 80s, man. We had parachute pants. I had leather pants.
I never had parachute pants or the
leather. I had corduroys with suspenders and a tuxedo shirt. I was a preppy, man. What do you want me to do?
The opposite of what you are today.
Yeah, well, pretty much. When I joined the stock exchange market in the end of the 90s, the next.
Oh, gas oil company.
Oh, there you go. That's how it works.
Next day, the facility burned. That'd be my luck. It's like, oh, invest in. We had a pyramid scam, they called it. You got people to give you $100 and you're guaranteed 10 grand if you made it through the pyramid. I was one step away from getting the payday, and the whole thing got crashed.
Yeah, well, that's the way it usually works.
And I already invested my $1,000 because you had to pay per week or something, or quarter or something.
My brother-in-law,
I was almost there.
My brother-in-law tried to get me to sell Amway for 10 years. He's like, oh no, it's great. And I'm like, yeah. So here's how this works, Hal. I pay you, you pay them, you get paid from me, they get paid from them, everybody else in the pyramid.
And where do you get paid?
I get paid by going to my friend Tim and saying, Tim,
yeah, you're at the
you
bottom.
can trust me. So I just keep building the pyramid at some place.
My mother did that for a while. That product was actually pretty good.
It's good. Oh no, Amway was some good product.
Yeah,
it was a good product.
It was still out there somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure it is. As long as there's dumb people that'll take a wet board to someone's house and let them talk to them for an hour, that they still sell Kirby vacuum cleaners door to door.
Yeah.
I mean,
I sicked them on my neighbor. They came all the way up my driveway, and he gets to the door and knocks, and he says, "The lady of the house home?" And I says, "No, she's not." I says, "What can I do for you?" And he says, "Well, all I need to do is demonstrate this vacuum cleaner to meet my quota." And I'm like, "All right, I got a few minutes. I'll give you 10 minutes." And he says, "Oh, and for letting me demonstrate it, you get this bag of 10 sponges." They were probably dollar store type.
Yeah,
thing.
Sure.
So he hands me them. He farts around, talks for most of his 10 minutes, fires the vacuum cleaner up, does a couple impressive little things with it. And I says, "Okay, your 10 minutes are up. You got to go." And he says, "Well, you like to demonstrate." I said, "You did. Fulfilled your thing. You need me to sign something? Said you were here? What?" He goes, "No, that's all right." He says, "Do you know anybody else who'd be interested?" And my friend Dave did not like people coming to see him. It'd be like if I send him over to your house.
Yeah, that'd be great.
He goes down there. Dave's on his riding lawnmower going back and forth, drinking a beer. Can't hear a freaking thing. And here's this lawnmower dude running up his lawn behind him. Finally gets to him, taps him on the shoulder. Dave flips out. He jumps off the lawnmower while it's still running and moving. The thing crashes into the ditch. He's chasing this guy, screaming and throwing beer can at him. And then when he's all done, the guy takes off like a rabbit, man. He was scared to death. So I get in my truck and I drive down, and I get out of the truck just laughing my balls off. And I brought him a beer for a peace offering.
Yeah, of course.
And he says, "You son of a bitch, did you sick that asshole on me?" And I said, "Yeah, I seen you driving a lawnmower. I thought it would be hilarious. He says, "Yeah, you're a real funny effer, you bastard." I said, "Here's a beer." He goes, "Okay."
On the upside or on the serious side, they're really good vacuum cleaners.
They are. They're very expensive, but they're
very expensive
and heavy. Holy Christ!
That was the problem when my mother broke her back, and after she got out of traction and all that, she could actually walk. But her problem is that she had this shag carpet, blood red shag carpet.
That's an early 70s.
Until the day that we pulled that shit up, it would turn my dad's white socks pink and piss him off. No matter what, it'd be brand new socks. He could walk down the hall one time with his shoes off. And anyway, but Mama sewed a lot. She did quilting and she did a lot of sewing. And she said, if it'll get the threads off of my carpet that are there right now, that have been there for months, because her Electrolux wouldn't get them
out.
And the guy says, absolutely no problem, ma'am. And he ran over there and they paid. And this was, by no exaggeration, 1977, 1978, $1,500.
Yep, that's what they were selling them for.
$1,500 for that thing. And she bought it. But you know what? She used it every day, hell or high water, from then until she died in, I think, 2006 or maybe 2004. And then my dad used it until he died. And now my sister, I guarantee you, living in that same house, still uses that same vacuum cleaner.
I'll be damned.
And all they do is just change the bag. And it is a beast. And it is heavy. It is, but it pushes easy.
Yeah, I think they're kind of like semi self-propelled.
Semi. Yeah, it's a beast. And you got to buy belts for them.
Right.
And I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, they're well worth the money in the long run.
My mama let my aunt borrow. We lived on the compound.
Right.
And my aunt said, my lawnmower broke. Can I use yours? And mama said, yeah, bring your car down here, pick it up. So she comes down. She has my cousin Wade bring it back. She says, Wade, take that back to Lucy. And my mama's name was Lucy. And he just brings it down the dirt road. Boy, mama was hot. Mama was hot. Then she got out there. We had to take the brushes off because there was so much thread and hair and all that shit in there. She's like, y'all don't clean nothing? But this is the first time y'all ever vacuumed that fucking carpet in that house? Mama was hot.
You know how he impressed me with the Kirby vacuum? He said, you have a vacuum? I said, yeah, it's fairly new. It works good. He says, all right, in your living room, pick a spot 5x5-ish, and go over it 4 times, that same spot with your vacuum. And he says, it's got a clean bag and everything. I said, yeah, ready to go. So I did it. I did it like 5 times. And he says, now, do you think it's clean? And I pushed it with my hand, didn't see anything.
Apparently, yeah.
Looked great. He took that, made 1 pass, and we have a brand new bag in it. He made 1 pass over that thing, pulled the bag out. It was half full. That shows how little my vacuum cleaner was, how efficient it wasn't compared to his.
Also,
that impressed me. I almost paid the $1,100 for it.
Also, he pushed like this and then he pulled back slow.
Yeah, I noticed there was a method.
The beater bar. Yep, the beater bar. The beater bar on the bottom only really cuts it up when you're going backwards. I've learned the same. I tried the same thing with my using my bag catcher on my bush lawnmower. Works exactly the same way. I can get up every leaf in the yard if I just pull it back slow. It pulls up everything.
Now you just use your pressure washer.
Now I pull everything off, man. I'm telling you, that was the best money I ever spent. See, she's got titties. She's about to have babies.
Yeah.
That girl's about to have babies. Where'd you go, Toga? We're here. We depend on you. We depend on 2-4. We depend on Bat Robin to talk to us because we can't do all this. This is the new song I wrote since there's 10 people here. Me and Tim did this morning.
Well, it's Wednesday morning, the coffee's gone stale. Ain't got no worries, just 2 tall frosty ales. Trump was on the stump talking big last night. Now we're cracking open beers cause the mood feels right. Hump day, Trump day, don't drink 'em slow. Pop a top for the beer for breakfast morning show. Talking big, talking loud, it's the usual way. So let's drink to the madness. It's hump day, Trump day. He was pointing those fingers,
throwing out names, spinning those stories like Ron and Tim each day. Love him or hate him, he sure knows the game, but we're just here drinking, singing all the same. Hump day, Trump day, don't drink 'em slow. Pop a top for the beer for breakfast morning show. Talking big, talking loud, it's the usual way, so let's drink to the madness. It's hump day, Trump day. Now we ain't saying we know what's best, but this beer's ice cold and we're feeling blessed. Hump day, Trump day, who the heck knows? Politics is crazy, but that's how it goes. Toolman Tim brought the snap-on pliers. We should castrate those politician liars. Yeah, it's hump day, Trump day on Beer for Breakfast morning show with Ron and Tim. Yeah. Trump Day on Beer for Breakfast morning show with Ron and Tim.
I'm Ron, that's Tim. Anyway, what'd you think about that one, Toga? Not good enough? Toga's like a music critic.
Oh.
Or something.
Give us on a 1 to 10.
Yeah, give us on a 1 to 10. How was that one? Yeah, well, I thought so too.
What do you say?
The cab with the beer was cute. Yeah, well, because I said, because if you'll look in the end, we said we're gonna. I said Tim brought Tim brought his snap-on pliers so we could castrate the politicians.
Damn, $120 pliers.
Jesus Christ.
Tim, $40 for
Tim is no, that was a hammer.
No, that was about the same deal.
Oh, for the pliers. Jesus Christ. I'm still I'm a poor man. I buy channel locks. Unless I can get the Harbor Freight, but it's, you know what? Sometimes I just rather buy channel locks at the hardware W&W.
Yeah, and
I'd
their
rather buy
discount bin.
That
you
way.
Break them, you lose them, you don't care.
But channel locks are expensive. No, channel locks.
If you buy real channel locks, yeah, they're $35.
Yeah, but still, I don't have to drive all the way to Sebring.
I saw that pair on your desk here one time.
Yeah, these.
And I was thinking, I didn't loan them to him.
No, these are mine. These
I
are real
looked at them
channel locks.
twice, and I go, that looks just like mine.
No, you know what? There's so many times that I've soaked them in that
Marvel Mist Oil.
Yeah, no. There's the thing that Flex Spray, in a Flex Seal.
Yeah.
Well, they sell one in a can that says if you open the can and you can dip your tools in it, it makes a handle. Well, it does for about 6 weeks, but once you open that can, you better dip every fucking handle you got.
Because it's a one-time deal.
Because it's just like that spray seal shit. It's a one-time deal. You can. I don't care if you close it up 2 seconds later. You just now lost that $20. It's cheaper to go buy your toys.
It's the same thing with the texture spray that you put on like walls or ceilings when you do it a patch. It's a huge can, costs $25. If you don't use the whole can, you can clean that nozzle out as many times as you want. The next time you go to use it, that's it.
No, that's not it. It is too. No, it's not.
Yeah, there's so many things that are basically one use and they cost ridiculous money.
Yeah. And it shouldn't be that way.
I know. It's like, why do you have a can? It should just say one use only right on it. So you know up front you're getting straight.
Well, there's a guy that...
Or make sure you have a big enough job to justify it.
There's a guy that says that... there's a guy that Tony watches all the time. I can't think of his name, but he.
It's me, because I saw the hole she drilled in the wall.
No, Tony didn't drill the hole in the wall. This guy, he uses the Tough Seal, that spray foam.
Yeah.
And then he sprays it out both sides with WD-40, and then sprays the inside with WD-40 and then just leaves it alone. And he said he works every time.
Hmm.
But he also said that WD-40 works on your headlights too, so I think he's full of shit.
Yeah, it works, but it's
For like
water
a week.
soluble. It works, still gets wet
Yeah.
or dew on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try this new Restore product. It's $20, and you sand it with like 3,000 grit paper. It takes all that cloudy off, and then it gives you this light buffing compound in it, and you buff it, and they show on the commercial. Of course,
You can
I
believe
saw
the
it on
commercial.
TV. It's got to be right. It's like should have been on the internet, but it makes it a cloudy headlight lens look good. But how long it lasts, is what I don't know.
The trick is go to YouTube and type it in and find out what YouTube says about it, because YouTube people are already there going,
Right? They give it real ratings.
and they're like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. Then I'll come out here every day for 2 weeks.
Yeah. And at the end of the 2 weeks, they're going, this stuff sucks.
Yeah, they're like, this is bullshit. It lasted 2 weeks.
The last time I did see it, I looked to see how much it cost, and I did it through my phone on Google or something. I Googled it, and it gave it a 4.5-star rating. I was fairly happy with that. But they can make up their own rating. Like we're a 5-star.
Let me give you an example. That camera, this water hose.
Yeah.
That water hose they sent me. The other one, the black one that I burned up. The 2 birdhouses. They send people like me free stuff, and we say what they tell us to say. They pay us $35 to go on about our business.
Right.
Then we sell the shit on Facebook Plus, or whatever that shit's called.
Right.
So you can't believe those reviews.
Yeah. The only real review is somebody actually said something, like I bought it, it didn't work, or I bought it, it worked great. That's how you judge. You don't judge by a commercial and their bullshit ratings.
No, that's why I like to watch the YouTube reviews, is because the people will say, all right, this is how it worked. I did it on Monday. That's how I'm going to do the camera. I'm going to do like 5 videos, and I'm going to say daytime video, nighttime video. It was easy to install. It took me 5 minutes. I'm not a Home Depot guy. I'm not a home improvement guy. It took me no time to install. I did it by myself. Didn't even have to call you.
Yeah, you aimed it well. I was shocked.
Yeah, I did it all by myself, and it was good. Yeah, because you had the strap there, and I'm thinking, damn,
that strap would go around half that tree.
I'm thinking, man, it would be easier just to shop. Only put the 2. There's the other screw. Because it wouldn't fit, because the tree was bent, and then I would have to bent finger, and nobody would have bought it from me.
Right.
So I just
when I have those mounts there, like 3 screws, I used to just put 1. That way, if I need to adjust, I can just pin it on that screw.
Yeah, well,
I tighten it up just enough to hold it.
Yeah. I was happy that I got it hung, to be honest with you.
I was playing with my back porch cam. One of my security cameras went out, and I was playing with that yesterday, and I still have yet to get it to work. So I think I have to totally uninstall it and reinstall it. My wife knows how to do that, so I'll just task her with that business.
Yeah.
She's the one who put the trail cam on my phone. She put it on her phone. She goes, "Oh, okay, it's on." I'm like, "Well, what good does that do me? Put it on my phone." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck if it's on your phone. I can't even get into your phone. You got some stupid line lock password." Oh, it was her grandiose idea to put, in case of emergency, ice.
Right.
So I have on my phone, it says ice Jody. So if I'm in an accident or I'm unconscious and they want to get a hold of my in case of emergency person, they can scroll through my phone and find one that says ice, and they can call them and say, we have this Tim Martin. Are you related? Yeah, I'm his wife, blah, blah, blah. Her phone has a lock on it, and she has me in there as ice in case of emergency. Well, the only one that can get to it is her, because nobody else knows how to get in the damn thing.
I think, there is, man.
I'm thinking maybe if you scroll to an ice, it would bypass the lock. I don't know.
When it's locked, you can use it for emergency uses only.
Right.
Like on my phone, because I hit the wrong number.
Even if I run out of minutes, I can.
Yeah.
You can make a 911 call.
Yeah, and if you go past that, well, I didn't unlock my phone properly. I pushed the wrong number, and it let me do everything else except for see all my apps and stuff. And I'm like, well, I thought the thing was messed up. So anyway, what do you think about our name tag? I like it.
Yeah, that's very, very cool.
Yeah.
You made that on the computer, huh?
Yeah. So we could actually do iron on it. Just iron it on, go buy some cheap white hats and iron it on the fucking hats and save
Yeah.
ourselves $25.
I probably have enough hats in my bedroom to cover up one I don't particularly like. I'm sure there is one or two.
But Tolga, you got to talk to us, man. Somebody's got to talk to us. We can't do this every day. We depend on you, Tolga. Stop looking at the squirrels, you dirty little British Turkish bastard.
He liked the calf with the beer.
Yeah, I know. The cat was funny.
Little bull in the beer. Even if you look closely, the can said bull.
Yeah, it did say bull because Tim brought the pliers so we could castrate all the politicians.
And the bull was the practice. Make he a she. It's just a thing to do today. Yeah, if you want to get changed from a man to a woman, come see me. I got a nice sharp pair of pliers that'll cut them right out for you.
Yes, we need to see all your rubbish and all the jokes and all that because we need it. Because look, typically nobody talks to us, just me and Tim talking. We like having.
Oh, I love it when people.
We like
do
having
this.
friendlies here. Jeez, we can't even get people to tell us we suck in our chat, and we've been doing this for like half a year now.
And God knows we must suck to someone.
I mean, must suck to somebody. Must think we suck. I mean, I know that the local Facebook groups love me.
That was the biggest influx of messaging we ever got.
And I never got any messaging from it. Tim got it from Vocal.
Yeah. And my wife got it on Facebook. Everybody was blasting us.
Yeah, I don't. But see that.
And the funny thing is, I went into the American Legion right after the event had happened, and they go, "Oh, that's the guy." And this lady stood up for me, and she goes, "No, he's the other guy. There's two of them. The other guy posted this. That
The other guy's
they
dickhead.
got people upset. Tim didn't do that.
No, Tim didn't do that.
So they, oh, okay." And I'm like, man, that's when I was like, this is gonna kill us, man. I come over here stressing.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my God, really, Ron? What did you say?
I fixed it, and I don't really. But listen,
He did the right thing.
we go worldwide. We don't go Lake Placid wide. So fuck you people in Lake Placid.
I'll be nice.
I'm sorry. Love you people in Lake Placid.
They may someday be our base.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah, quite honestly, I don't think anybody from Florida has sent in a message to us or anything. It's usually other countries. Canada, Turkey. Canadians seem to like us
Yeah, the Canadians like it's
because they have no sense of humor of their own, so they're deprived and like ours.
Oh, hey, Robin's here. Hey, Robin, what's up, brother? You got the fucking link, you piece of shit.
The boy wonder.
He said Robin passed out. Robin passes out a lot, I think. You would think that me and Tim would, but we actually can. We have wives that monitor our intake. If it was left up to me and Tim, we would have been dead 20 years ago, mostly from alcohol poisoning.
Oh yeah. Well, there had been a lot of other things with me, but
it would have been alcohol induced.
yeah. Alcohol would have started the cocaine binge, and the cocaine binge would have went to the heroin binge. And then next thing you know, I'd be DOA.
Oh my God, you did heroin too?
No.
Oh.
I could never stab myself with a needle. It would make
God,
me
you
crazy.
scared the hell out of me. I almost told you you had to leave. I figured you got AIDS now. You're never using my toilet.
I've never used it. Oh, I peed in there when we were in the freezing cold part.
Hey,
when we did the indoor studio.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Went through about a month and a half of what
I would never.
The Canadians would call warm weather. We called freezing.
Yeah, it was freezing. Yeah, it was freezing here. Are you gonna come? Are you gonna take that link and come on here or what? We don't care. We'll pretend like we don't care what your hair looks like.
And actually, I don't.
However, I look very good this morning.
Yeah, we have our designer.
We have our designer T-shirts. I actually shaved both of my heads, and
manscaping for your pleasure.
I took a. If you shave it in the right places, it makes it look bigger.
Uh-huh.
And now that I got this 6-inch chainsaw, I'm doubting everything I've ever said about myself.
I know. What the hell?
Jeez.
Oh, I used that in the backyard. Cut a nice big tree down.
Yeah.
One battery, that thing ripped. That's $35 you ever spent.
$35.
Yeah, 35.
Oh, I thought you said 75. No, $35.
It's an impressive tool for $35.
32 batteries.
Now, if it said snap on, that would have been $635.
Yeah, and it probably wouldn't have come with 2 batteries. Then it would have been another $635. It'd been $1,200 just to get the
just to get your little dick size chainsaw.
And then you can dick size. I wish. All these years I've been saying, yeah, I'm running about 6 inches.
I'm thinking we're using Canadian measurement.
I'm thinking we must be, because I look at this and it says 6 inches. I'm like, man, I told Tony there's no way this is 6 inches. And then me and you were talking and we measured it and we're like, oh God.
Well, damn, I don't measure up
like I thought I do have a white boy penis. I do have a white boy penis.
Where is it?
And all this junk talk I've been talking to, like I've been like, yo, what up, dog? Yo, what up? You
got all that going on.
You gotta get that deep voice going, like, what up? What up? You heard what I had said. I mean, automatically you should get a big penis just for knowing how to say that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's God's.
All right, pop in if you wash your hair, take a shit, do whatever you gotta do.
God's trick on us all us men.
Yeah.
We can't see size.
Well, you know what my dad always said? My dad always said, stupid men get all the hair and none of the penis.
Well, I'm losing my hair, so I can't be that dumb.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're fairly.
Well, no, I mean, but I'm off click though. I told Tony I said check it. I said there's got to be acreage that I missed. He goes, no, it actually looks like you did pretty good.
Yeah, you got that smooth,
clean look. I got the whole thing. I look
ready to go out on the town.
I need to go get some sun on that bitch right now because it looks like a white bowling ball.
Yes, you need some sun.
Yeah, I need some sun. Yeah, I need some sun.
Your legs aren't terribly white, but
no, they are close. Oh yeah, but my legs will never get white. I got too much Indian in me.
My wife,
Chinese.
My wife can go from like barely a tan to a copper tone tan in an hour.
Me too.
She just sit in a lawn chair over at Crystal's house by the pool for an hour, drinking her scotch, and she comes home and I'm like, where the hell did you guys go? The beach?
We when we were living in Nebraska, all my friends, I said, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. We're headed for Florida. And my friends, we were like the poorest people in our neighborhood. To give you an idea, Warren Buffett lived in our neighborhood in Omaha.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like 4 houses away.
Wow.
And the guy that built almost all of the malls, the Witherspoon family, they lived probably 4 houses down. And they said, oh, sure you are. I said, well, I don't know, believe me or not, I don't go fuck. We're leaving, so try not to let anyone break into our house. We're gone. So we left. One of the Witherspoon's kids literally broke into our house. We got a call and it said, we caught one of the Witherspoon's kids in your house.
Yeah, they're loaded, but they
Oh, no, the kids didn't give a shit. You know, they're like, oh, they're gone. Let's go see what he's got.
Rebellion against daddy. We'll go
do
something illegal.
Anyway, so I came back and I'm like dark. I'm like Mexican dark. And they're like, holy shit, where'd you go? You go to the islands? I said, no, I went to Florida. I went to Ocala. Went to a fucking horse farm. What do you want me to do? I mean, did you spend all day at the pool? No, I went out there throwing hay because that's what we were doing, dude. We didn't go on vacation. Y'all think that people go to I didn't go to Disney, Florida. I went to Micanopy, Florida. You know,
I've lived here for 20 years. I've driven by Disney, but I've never gone. I stayed in a hotel type rental cabin about 1/8 of a mile from Disney in Florida. I was closer to the Disney in Anaheim in California than I've been to the one in Florida, which is where I live, obviously.
Right.
But we went up every night on the roof of the parking garage at the hotel we were staying in, and you could see Disney from there. Yeah. And every night they had this great fireworks display. Well, my wife's daughter and our grandson, they came over and stayed at the hotel with us for a couple of nights, and I played in the pool with my grandson and stuff. It was great. But we'd go on the roof every night and watch the fireworks, and he was loving the shit out of that. We're up like 18 floors on this parking garage.
Yeah.
And of course, he's like 7. He was just right on the edge of the freaking roof. I've never been so damn nervous watching a kid in my life. It's like, oh, get away from the edge. Get away from the edge. And then I went up to it and looked over, and I don't like heights.
No.
I looked over the side of that, and I'm like, oh, I was in a panic
I'm going to
attack.
tell you, Robin had me going crazy the other day on Saturday when you took the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "What do you mean Tim took the ladder?" I said, "He's working on someone's roof. You got to seal some shit." He's like, "You're not going to hold the ladder for him?" I said, "Not this bitch. I'm not going to hold the fucking ladder for him."
Hey, I've fallen off ladders before.
I mean, if you would have asked me, "Hey, can you come hold the ladder?" I'd have done it. But I've been like, he goes,
oh, Pop sat there on his little walker and put a foot against it. He said, "I'll hold the ladder for you."
Yeah.
He weighs about 90 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, but at least
If that ladder slipped, I'd
most
have
of it's
rolled
in your
over
mind.
him.
You know? Yeah, most of it's in your mind anyway.
Yeah, and I know how to put up a ladder where it's safe.
You know, it's just like when you
always
need a
go
spotter.
3 rungs higher than the roof edge.
Yeah, that was
And then you can walk right off the ladder comfortably.
No, I cannot. I can jump out of airplanes. I can even base jump. I've done base jumping once. I did bungee cording once.
Was base jumping scary?
Fucking A, dude.
I bet.
You have no.
You're like right at the edge of the ground.
Oh my god.
If you screw up, you bounce off the wall.
Yeah,
all the
you're
way
dead.
down.
And the way that I don't know how they do it now. The way we did it was we just tucked our parachute underneath our arm, and as soon as we jumped, there was no free fall. You just kind of went boom, and you let it go, and you know you're going to get a line twist. And so when you get a line twist, you have to bicycle out. So you pretend like you're riding a bicycle, and you have to look up where the line is. You twist your ass around. And I'm telling you, that was once.
That was enough of that.
That was the one time they're like, "Oh no, it'll be great. It's over here at the Grand Canyon." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "No,
That's a huge fall, dude."
I'm like, no, I don't mind hitting the ground, but
Just once.
I don't want to. I don't want to know it. You know? If I want to fall from 20 feet and break my neck. That way, I don't want to fall from 2,000 feet and break my neck.
You barely
that
got
takes a
time
while.
to yell shit. You're already dead.
I don't want to. I'm not scared. You know, I'm not scared of. It's not heights I'm scared of. It's that sudden stop at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the one that gets you.
And it can really literally happen off of, well, look at your friend. And he fell in his own bathroom and he cut himself with a meat grinder.
Oh my god! I thought he had gotten beaten with a ball bat. He looked terrible.
Just from falling. And
yeah. And he didn't fall off.
But let me explain something to you fellas that are young still. Tolga at 41. And Robin at, I don't know, 41.
Yeah, he's 41.
Your asses, your shoulders, and all of the muscle that you have, you got that for about another 5 years.
Enjoy.
Then everything starts to go away, and you start thinking, I'm losing weight. You're not losing weight, you're losing muscle. I don't care how much you think you work every day.
Then you got to take that supplement crap that they advertise on TV.
Yeah, then you
testosterone booster and all this shit.
Then you got to take that thing where the black men screw the white women, and they say, "Oh, she'll be happy too."
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I can't think of the name of the product.
Oh yeah, all the white women stare at the black guy. Oh baby, oh,
like,
she'll be happy too.
You look like you'd still be playing. He goes, "Yeah, well, I'll take this and here, have a sample bottle."
Imagine I'd be like slitting my wife's throat right there. You know, you got a carotid artery on both sides. That's important. You need to know that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that. Did you know
Yes,
that?
I did know.
Most people don't.
And you have a artery in your
No,
leg.
it's
If
a
you
very
cut that
important
one,
one. It's a very
if
important
you
one.
cut that one, you're dead like within a minute.
If you go in the back, anywhere in the back, under the rib cage, go in just right. You go, ah! And you scream and nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
I've done that in real life. That's straight up. I've done that in real life.
That's our high quality military training.
They tell you how to get people, and they don't scream back.
Well, you got to shut them the hell up, you know. I don't
Well,
listen to
because-
some asshole
well,
screaming for 10 minutes while he's bleeding out.
10 minutes. Shit. Some people are tough. They're tougher than you think.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they're, especially if they're hot.
Oh yeah, that's why the cops carry the assault rifles and stuff, because those 9 mils with 20 rounds in them, all it does is make them laugh at you and keep running to you.
We shot inmates with pepper guns.
Yeah,
and those things hurt, man. I mean, they hurt. If
it would stop a normal person.
it feels like, imagine if I took the round end of a ball bean hammer and hit you with it. I
That
mean,
hurt.
it hurts. Because it's about the force that's coming with you and it's that big around. And then it explodes pepper. Capsaicin pepper all up in your face. When it hits, it explodes. And they must have shot that dude 10 times. I mean, I must have shot him more than that. But
And he kept coming.
he stood up there and just laughed at us. I'm like, okay.
He's like, oh, this is going to be a long one.
I said, you know what? He's not leaving. He just don't want to come in.
Let's just let him be.
The cage has got chains and everything on it. He can't go anywhere. Why are we wasting our shit? Let's let him stay here. He's going to get hungry.
Right?
I don't know.
It's more fun to take him down.
I have only one wish. I don't want to ask the blue pills for a friend at all. Oh, it won't. Well, you do realize, Tolga, that you're listening to the Beer for Breakfast Morning Show. If and you brew your own beer, if I remember correctly, and your own whiskey,
Oh, we need.
and you make your own wine. So
Can he ship us some?
if your dick still works, you're either making really bad shit or you're not drinking enough of it. I'm just telling you. Jesus Christ.
Too bad it's illegal to ship alcohol through the mail. That'd be great to try some. Is
Um.
and I can't fly to Turkey to try it.
Oh no, but I bet you that first of all, it would be even double fermented before it got from Turkey to here.
Yeah.
I need to go. I didn't go yesterday. I need to go to the damn store today.
Well, your wife went for us.
I know
Got us beer.
Yeah, I know.
Did you drink your tall boys?
Oh,
Did you get the right one?
oh,
Oh,
yeah. No,
happy days.
that's what those cans are in there.
Ah,
All four of them. That's why I've been up all night.
smooth.
Happiness. I like that expensive beer, natural ice. The cheapest shit you can buy. It's that stuff that they scrape off the barrel at the Anheuser-Busch plant.
But it's got lots of alcohol content compared to an average beer.
Oh,
An average beer is like 4.6, 4.7. Those are like 7.3.
yeah, there's a lot of.
It's like for every one can of that you drink, you could have drank 2 regulars to get near the.
And I drink them 3 times faster. That's the reason I'm trying to my best to just drink a few times per year. Yes, that's me too. Wink, wink. Yeah, I'm telling you. I try to drink a few times a year too.
I try to stop a few times a year.
I do not. Tim tries to drink less on the weekends.
Yeah, I try not to start until noon on the weekends.
I don't have a schedule. I'm retired.
Well, I'm sort of retired, or is that retarded? I forget.
Yeah, it's both.
They're spelled the same.
One time when we were kids in Omaha, I had a paper route and I had all these extra rubber bands, and we made this row all the way across the road, and this motorhome came, and we just sit there as kids watching it. And this lady got out of that motorhome, and she stammered down there, and she said, "I can't, my husband's retired. He could have had a heart attack and all this and all this." And so they said, "What's your mama's name?" And I told them where my mama lived because I was young and still I was green, So my mama stood up there and she said, "That man was retired and he could have had a heart attack." I said, "Well, what's the retarded guy doing driving the fucking RV in the first place?" And my mama said, "I didn't say he was retarded. I said he was retired." I said, "Well, then
What's the difference?
I said, "Well, wait a minute." I said, "Uncle Jim's retired. He drives his motorhome all over the damn country."
And he's fairly retarded.
No, Uncle Jim is not. He's dead now. Uncle Jim was pretty. He was a.
See the one your dad and him used to get in the fisticuffs every
No,
day?
that was my mother's brother. No, my mother's brother was Uncle Jim.
Oh, Uncle Jim.
Uncle Jim, he would sit up there and he would clear the table. He would say, "On this side of the table, I could show you the body parts that I've bit off in war. And on this side of the table, I can show you the shit that I've cooked in war. And which one do you think you want to see first?" And my mom would say, "All of it's a lie. He was a cook. He was a cook.
He might have killed a chicken.
He said he was a cook in the army, but he was always a cook on the front line. So yes, he's seen war, but he ain't never bit nothing off that he didn't already cook first." It was so funny because my aunt would be like, or my mom would
Called
be
him
like,
out.
my mom would be like, "Don't stop telling that boy that shit.
You're going to make him crazy."
His daddy's already got him wanting to be a jarhead. Just leave him alone. Now you're going to make him want to go Green Beret or some shit." In my 20s, I was always drinking at the restaurants when I was going out with almost 3 or 4 times a week while getting age. Hey, okay, are you already drinking? Because I'm not sure what the fuck you just said. I stick to my chair.
Oh,
okay.
Save his stamina.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
3 or 4 times a week. Come on.
3 or 4 times.
That's a rookie.
But hey, that's what we're here for. We are here to train you on the proper ways of
drink in the morning.
Well, if you don't, if you don't start early, then you can't say you didn't drink all day.
That's right. You got to start in the morning if you're going to drink all day.
If you can't beer for breakfast, that's the way to go.
I can't believe we came up with this premise.
No, it's weird.
It's a good thing. There's days where I'll have a few too many and I'll stagger around the corner and my wife says, "You drunk already?" I go, "No, my balance is off."
I hurt my knee walking around that damn dog shit. Blame it on my dog.
Yeah, it slipped in a pile. Yeah,
damn dog.
Well, I caught him yesterday.
Oh, did you yell at him?
Oh, I know he can't hear me, so I didn't even yell.
Yeah, that's true.
I just went out there and I waved my hand at him like to get his attention, and I just pointed.
No, he ran.
He stopped and trotted right back over.
Yeah, you don't like that.
I
must have been here.
You guys are outside because I heard Tony say, "Oh, get over here."
And that's it. Tim will get him. That's what. Yeah. And she said, "Oh shit, he went next door." I said, "To Tim's." She said, "Yeah." I said, "Tim will get him."
Yeah, don't get up. I got it.
Hey, 2-4 is here. 2-4, all right, brother.
Welcome to the show.
Happy to see you, 2-4.
He's a big feller.
Yeah, he looks it. He's got one of those. You know what he looks like? He looks like that. Do you ever watch that gold mine show? Gold Diggers or some shit like that?
I've seen it a long time ago.
He's got that long gray goatee like that.
He kind of reminds me of somebody, but I can't think of who.
Oh, let me see his face again.
He's got the cool hat and the glasses and the beard. If I saw him in a bar, I'd instantly like him.
Oh, no, I'd hang out with him.
Oh, for certain.
I would expect him to have I would expect him one of two things: a redneck accent or an Australian accent. I would expect one of the two. I used to.
Now, where's he from?
He's from Canada.
He's a Canada.
Yep. 2-4 is from Canada. Robin is from Canada.
Let me ask you this on a serious note. 2-4.
2-4?
Yeah. Has this tariff been something that you personally have noticed in purchasing things in your life at this point, or not really?
Well, he said he's saving money because the exchange rate's crazy.
Well, I'm asking about the tariff thing. When you buy something, obviously the price would have jumped, like how gas up and down here every other day. I'm wondering if it affected them, or it's just it takes a while for that stuff to affect.
That's a question for you, 2-4.
Yes, sir. So I'm just curious if, like,
can you hear
I
us?
didn't know that we had tariffs on stuff. I just pay what I want to buy. I pay for it.
Tap. Is this thing in?
Are we on? Uh-oh.
Hello.
Yeah, we're on.
I know we are.
It may be a time delay. It's so
no,
far away.
it's they're talking to each other.
I know. I'm just picking.
Wish Robin would come on here.
Oh, he got to get his due.
Yeah, he's got to get that. Man, you need to see that jug of beer he gets.
It's a, what'd you say?
Is that what? See, there he is. Get your ass over here. Answer my email, dude. Just come on, Robin. But wait. But y'all charge us a 270-something% tariff on milk.
Oh, all kinds of stuff. I saw that. I think yesterday we were looking at that. I was totally shocked.
Yeah, and cheese.
Yeah, and we have Wisconsin. What the hell we need to buy cheese from Canada for?
No
I don't
kidding.
get it.
It's all that fair trade, but they don't nobody do fair trade but us. Toga says it can be 50% up also because Canada has also put 25% tax on U.S. just the other day, but it's not a sustainable system to make the money via money for sure. Oh yeah, well, here's what's going to happen: we will collapse Canada, and if you don't think so, I'd like to just share this with you because what matters to me is my Canadian brothers, and I love you all. Uh-oh. Apparently, YouTube is not happy with my Canadian brother flag. They do not like my brotherhood. Oh, there it is. You know, I'll tell you what I think is really crazy, Tolga, is I don't think that I've ever met a person from Canada that wasn't an awesome person. Honestly. Just being honest.
Yeah, I don't know anyone from Canada that I can say I don't like.
No, I can name about 50 people within 6 miles that I can say I don't like.
And none Canadian.
And none of them are Canadian.
Well, you know, a lot of Canadians come to Florida for their winter.
Thank God for leaving now, by the way.
It's usually about April when they start filtering out.
Yeah.
March, April.
Yeah.
But you know, I have one guy, I call him the Canadian cowboy because he always wore like Johnny Cash type of gear, black, nice, you know, type of dressy shirt, black cowboy hat, and he's cool. I just saw him for the first time this year, maybe 2 weeks ago, and he says, "I haven't seen you. Where you been hiding?" I says, "I ain't heading at the Moose no more. That's why you haven't seen me." Look at you're leaving Florida.
Yeah.
All the people clapping. Like, move it out.
That's how we feel when you guys leave.
But we love to see you come, but we like more to see
there
you
is
go.
a link. I sent you the link. Jesus Christ. You know, dealing with him is like dealing with a child. Hold on. Okay.
Kids today, you just can't work with them.
Let me see. Now live on your channel. No, that's the wrong email. Link. It says link, and then there's the link.
I could figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, come on. And Tim he wouldn't know how to click it, but he could figure it out.
Oh, I think I do know how to do that.
Oh, do you? Well, then that's what you should try sometime. Yeah. All right. Here. If anybody comes in this chat that is not invited, I will kick your ass. There's the link. Let me know when you get it so I can get rid of it.
Well, you've gone worldwide with your link, huh?
Yeah, I just went worldwide. Well, I don't care.
What the hell?
If Tolga goes,
we can take 1 million of them.
If Tolga goes and gets on there, and the guys that are here gets on there, but if some of the jerks off that the absolutely friendly people from Lake Placid that are wonderful people get on there and start talking shit, and it screws my algorithm up.
Well, we can definitely steal a portion of Robin's. We can make you uncomfortable enough to click out.
Oh, you're right. Tolga, you're right. Tolga, you're right. Tolga, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. My bad, dude. Tolga, you're right. My bad, dude.
What's he right about?
I sent the YouTube link takes you to the show.
Oh, see.
Well, you know what?
Oh, well.
I was busy making myself pretty.
Yeah.
We got special things for y'all in a minute. We have beer popsicles.
The beer pop.
The beer pop.
Custom brewed just for you.
Custom brewed just for you. But y'all better hurry up and get here because I got to go get the beer pops in. I got more bad news. Tim doesn't know how to use the mouse. And I'm the only one that can click this shit.
Yeah.
And y'all think I'm kidding if you want to.
Yeah. If I touch it, we are off the air. I could shut this shit down so fast I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna notice it too far. I just think that we shouldn't tariff each other. I think
if we just dropped it,
the original fair trade, fair trade.
Right, just go back to hey, you
That's
want
what
some
I
of our
wanted.
stuff, we'll buy your stuff. You want some of our stuff, you can buy it.
Hey, Robin, I just
There
wanted
it
the
is.
original fair trade. Just us being
Look at him. He's just freaking zooming around.
no,
this morning.
he's a zoomer.
He's got his jacket on. Maybe he's going
I'm
to
trying
work.
I'm trying to find the
Okay, the
Wait.
reason that these cost so much money for you guys.
hold on, I can't hear you. Get close to the microphone.
Hello.
Yeah, hey.
Better.
Oh, is that your wife behind you?
Yeah, she's a nice looking lady. She's a Chinese lady. Well, isn't she?
Yeah, she'd be crazy. Yeah.
Right, she's Chinese. She's Ukrainian. She's Chinese, Ukrainian, Chinese, Russian, Chinese, Tolga Chinese, all of them.
Tell them about Charlie. Here, the wife has a story here for you about this tariffs.
Oh, cool.
All right, well, listen. Come on over here. I like you. I can't see you.
My brother-in-law works for a trucking company, and they ceased to be going down in the States as of yesterday.
Move closer to the fridge.
Yeah.
You can't see you.
No, but what did you just say? They ceased what?
There you go.
They aren't taking any of their products down to the States anymore.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Yeah,
Right?
but if everybody does that, then somebody's going to start being in big trouble, right?
Well, no, that just opens up the black market for people like Tim.
They're like us.
I'm not sure my brother-in-law can sell his stuff on black market.
No, if your brother, no, I don't think that. But is it fair to you though that Tampa, that Canada charges us such high rates on tariffs, but we don't charge them any tariffs?
And now that we put a lousy 20%.
It allows the 25% because y'all will not buy our cheese. Y'all will not buy our milk because there's a 200% tariff on it. So it would be foolish.
Yeah, but don't we have our own milk in Canada?
Yes, but okay. Well, don't we have our own cheese in America?
That's what I'm wondering. Why we?
Our cheese is better than Wisconsin cheese.
Well, yeah, well, that's what you said about your syrup too, but it still sticks your pecker together.
Are you chilly in the house? I see you got a hoodie on.
No, I have to go to work now because Robin has to go to work, and I don't work till 10 o'clock, so I got to go sit at work for a couple of hours.
Someone's got to drive him.
No, he's driving me.
Oh, my goodness.
He worked all day yesterday, so he should be able to drive me to work.
I thought his back was hurt. He told me his back was hurt.
Yeah, he stayed in bed all day because of his back. I worked.
Well, how can he stay in bed all day and go to work? You people confuse me. You Canadians.
Because
we love you, Robin.
I'm still shaking from my back.
Oh, I thought that was the booze.
No.
But, hey, man, I hope you feel better, though. Seriously.
Oh, I know back pain, brother.
I'm going to try and do some stuff at work today, but I'm taking my own car just in case I have to be.
Yeah. I'm glad you're not drinking.
Oh, definitely, especially with the back pills. Ooh, I would have been like really sick.
I don't know. It doesn't bother Tim too much.
No.
There goes your cat.
Oh, he's around.
Yeah, he went
He
straight
just
down the hallway
took
there.
off to the bathroom. Y'all running around like crazy people. I'm sorry that it's going to mess up your trucking. I did not think about that. That would be horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Because I do love the trucking industry, and I had not considered that.
Yeah, you know,
I had not considered that.
We don't really see the whole picture a lot of times.
Yeah, to be honest,
unless you're in that line of work, you wouldn't notice.
Well, when the news is controlled by the federal government here, we don't hear the full side of everything either.
Oh no, right? Well, neither do we. But I did.
Trump off.
Oh yeah, did you hear Trudeau telling Trump off yesterday there?
Yeah, he'll be apologizing for that in the next 24 hours.
Oh yeah,
show that to him.
Is that your?
That's the beer, right?
No.
Show him the green beer. No, he's got to get the cat. Yeah, look, it's a 2-liter bottle of beer.
I'll be goddamn.
It's beer.
Man, oh man.
Where's the
Well, if we
percentage?
could find that, we would just buy 1 liter. We wouldn't have to stop at the store every 6.2%.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. No wonder you got crazy the other day. You're the only man I know that takes beer to his bedroom. I got to give you props on that. Him and his wife lived 9 months off the grid.
Really?
To save money. Yeah.
No, 19 weeks. 19 weeks.
Oh, I thought you said 9 months.
That's still a long time. So what do? Just flip the breakers off in the house and live in that house?
There's a big switch outside you can pull down. It kills the power to the whole farm.
That's what you do?
And that's
wow, that's roughing it.
Well, everything we cooked was over the fire. We never used a barbecue or anything. Everything we cooked was over the fire.
Well, that's actually sounds like a.
How did you flush the toilet? Oh, he's got a bird.
Trust me, it humbles you. It makes you realize what you need and what you don't need in this life.
How did you flush the toilet? How's your bird doing?
Bird's okay. I cleaned his cage last night.
How did you flush your toilet?
Oh. We still have running water because we have a water line that comes from the small town up to our place. It costs $25,000 for that to be put in.
Wow. We have a lot of
solar panels,
trailer parks that have their own water systems and stuff, and trailer hoods, I always call them. But they have their own water systems too. They spend a lot of money on them.
Yeah, but do they work?
I have my own water system too. It's called a well.
I have
and
a
then
well.
We have a lake right out our back door, so if we ever had to go totally without, we could always get water.
And it's a spring lake.
Yeah, it's a spring-fed lake, so the water's clean enough to drink without getting some horrendous disease.
Well, not right now because we have yellow mustard gas.
Yellow mustard gas.
What's that called?
Pollen.
Bloom. No.
Oh, like a
We have this
red,
algae. We have
like
this
the red
algae
tide.
bloom.
Yeah, like a red tide. It's green.
Yeah, we have like this algae bloom that's killing everything. They say you can eat the fish, but you can't get the water on your hands. So how the fuck are you supposed to clean the fish?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh, none of it does. This is Florida.
There you go.
We let Canada come here for free.
It's not just you crazy Canadians, it's us crazy Americans.
Hey, Robin, Toga wants to know if the roads are snowy today.
Sorry, what was that?
Toga wants to know if the roads are snowy today.
No, it's actually going to be really nice. It'll be like +4 today. So the roads will be like mucky, and then the gravel roads will be like grease.
Tell them don't leave yet.
Hey, don't leave yet because we're going to do a taste test.
Okay.
Something you'll be wanting to get for your own self. Wow, your bird is active today. Talking a lot. Hey, you just came out of the closet. He closed some cabinet door that was in front of the computer, and then he opened it. I go, oh, you just came out of the closet.
Oh, there you go. Well, I don't know. That's what she said. Y'all are hellish. All right, here's what we got. You paying attention?
Yep. Fire it up.
I just can't see those.
Oh no, you can now.
There we
There
are.
we go.
We have
Beer pops.
beer pops.
Oh, like our new logo?
Yeah, see?
That's awesome.
Beers for breakfast. It says
That's
beers
awesome.
for
That's
breakfast.
it. Beer for breakfast. But anyway,
It says what's on that label.
we made beer pops.
We're getting crazy. Crazy up here in the summer.
We haven't perfected this yet.
This is trial and error 1. Oh, are you getting it? Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Beer pop. Beer pop.
1 beer pop.
What did you use for a beer?
Beer.
That was a great idea. He used an older pill bottle that had nothing in it, and he poured the beer and put the wooden stick in. We made our own beer pops. We may start a company.
Yeah, I told Tony to put it on Full Circle merch.
Beer pops are us.
Yeah, look at that. Beer pops.
All right, let's give it a test.
Natural ice. But not bad. Very watery.
Yeah, I could taste the beer content.
That's all right.
Because there's
Did
no
it
water.
separate at all? Like, is there
No.
color differences?
Yeah, a little bit darker at the what would be
At
the
the
top,
Yeah,
and a little watery down here, I'd say.
yeah. I think the water is at the top, and the good shit's at the bottom. Beer pops. And
That's refreshing.
it's very
We may be onto something here.
1995.
Yeah, 1995 shipping included.
Yeah, we'll get to beer for breakfast. Beer pops.
Watch Made in China, sold in America.
We even made the label for it. You know, now that you can't go wrong with
Yeah, that's
making your
pretty
own.
cool.
Isn't
That's
that
pretty
nice?
cool.
Mm-hmm. That's delicious.
We are professionals, goddammit.
Here's where the big money's at, though. Right here. You can throw that shit away. I did. I ain't drinking and eating that shit.
Hey, if it's got beer, I'll do it.
The old smoky apple pie.
Nice.
That'd be apple pie moonshine.
That's what we're gonna top it off with. Ice cold. Mm-hmm. Be careful, the lid's not on good.
I got it.
Woo!
We don't just have beer for breakfast. We have
Moonshine
moonshine
for
for
breakfast.
breakfast.
That apple pie
Yeah,
moonshine is really good. I've had that
Yeah, there
before.
you go.
I came home one day. We had some actual real redneck moonshine up here. Apple pie a buddy of mine made. I came home and the wife, there's a half a quart empty. I'm like, you just drank that half a quart? She's like, yeah. I was like,
She wasn't laying in a corner.
a world of pain.
Hey,
Oh,
man, you
man.
might think I'm crazy, but you have no idea how good Chinese people can drink. I mean, Indians and natives. I mean, here we go. You got. I don't
They
know.
always
That,
change their names up here.
I don't know what that. See, beer pops for adults refuses to grow up. Yeah, that's exactly us.
Yeah.
That's the tagline. Beer pop for adults who refuse to grow up.
Feastables by
Feastables.
Mr. Beast.
What's that?
Mr. Beast Feastables. It's a chocolate bar. Mr.
Oh.
Beast is setting these out.
That guy, that weird guy that's in trouble for messing with the kids.
Yeah.
The YouTube guy.
Yeah, that YouTube millionaire.
Yeah, bazillionaire at this point. Yeah, he just gave away 10 mil.
God love
Well, obviously he can do it because these chocolate bars aren't cheap and they're tiny. Look at
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
you
like a half
told me
the size
about
of a
those.
Kit
Yeah.
Kat bar.
They're fun
Yeah.
size.
They're like that little midget that does comedy. Fun size.
Yeah, fun size. Yeah, I like him. He's
The
funny.
midget that does comedy is funny as shit. I don't give a shit what nobody says.
If he'd put alcohol in that, he might have something there.
Mr. Beast is he's not. He didn't do anything wrong. It was his co-host that did all this shit wrong. Mr. Beast didn't do anything bad.
If I knew we were going to be on the screen, I'd shave
Oh,
the
oh, look.
It's nice.
Look at that, boy. Look at that, boy.
Down to the wood.
Shiny,
I
shiny.
shaved the shit out of that. With a razor, even.
Where do I put my
Yeah,
fingers?
You what?
Where do I put my fingers?
Wherever you want to. You want me to get
One in
naked?
each year.
One-
If
Bowling
I
with
get
you?
naked, if I turn around and cough, What comes out ain't none of my business. I mean,
But
I've been to
anyways, I
war,
gotta
boy.
get, boys.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Have a good day.
Hang
no
out
problem.
anytime.
Later,
We
2-4
love
and Tolga. You guys have a good day.
Goodbye, Toga. Goodbye.
Goodbye, wife.
Goodbye. Tell the Chinese lady I said have a good night. He's funny. I love that guy. He's funny as shit. So,
Wow, I haven't seen this like on a full
oh
screen
my
in
God.
forever.
Jesus Christ. Oh, look. That's our titty.
Yeah, that's our new
Our new
logo badge.
It's not really, it's just a sticker right now, but
Yeah, but we're experimenting.
we're experimenting. We're trying to see.
We're like in college. We're experimenting.
Not that way.
Not in that kind of way,
No, we're better than that. I hope. I don't know.
Well, you start the show with "We're here and we're not queer."
Yeah,
so
we're here. Yeah.
That pretty much explains it. It's weird seeing us.
I know. I'm actually on the right side. Hey,
I know. It's like not backwards.
it's weird. Anyway, this is why I'm Ron,
I'm Tim.
and here we go. I smoke a lot. Tim doesn't smoke, so we're just here to do our thing. Wow, this is weird. Let me go back to the squirrels.
Yeah.
That was weird. Okay, now everything's normal.
Hectic and normal.
There we go. Hold on. Things are almost normal. Woo!
That guy up there.
Oh, no. No, I don't think that.
You put him over there.
Oh, no, that's the song. Oh, how you like that?
Yeah, look at that.
Trump beer for breakfast.
He's our new sponsor.
He's our new sponsor. He just doesn't know yet. We could probably send him a bill in AAID, or whatever the hell those beers
You
are
know,
called.
the funny thing is, somebody in the government probably sends us a check.
That's what I'm saying. Those
They don't look at what kind of checks.
easy Blue Jay. Easy Blue Jay. Easy Blue Jay.
Calm the hell down.
Yeah, there's no telling. We'd probably get money if we send him a bill. I send him a check.
Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah, send you a bill and send me a check.
You know,
and don't make it a free one, just like $1,200.
yeah, I did that one time though.
People just pay bills, don't even know if they're
I
for it.
know, and I'll tell you how I know. One time, I was hired to do awnings for Red Lobster.
Yeah.
And Olive Garden. They were the same company. Back then it was General Mills. Now it's
I think they still are affiliated.
no, they're Darden Foods now.
But they're still owned by one company, right?
Yeah, they sold them now. There is no more Red Lobsters or Olive Gardens.
Huh.
I don't think, but I know that the Red Lobsters are almost all closed.
But yeah, they closed the shit on them. But the one in Sebring's still there.
Is it? Well, they used to be owned by they're owned by Darden Foods now, but they used to be owned by General Mills Foods or General Foods or something. Anyway, I was doing awnings for them. I mean, I had all of the Florida awnings on that job. Every awning in Florida.
Wow.
Every Red Lobster, every Olive Garden, and I charged $400 for every Olive Garden, and I charged $350 for every Red Lobster without seeing sight unseen between them. So what I would do is I'd go and I'd say, well, that looks pretty clean. So I'd go up there and spray it up with a water hose and send them a bill. Send them a bill, and they would pay. They'd be like, I'm like, yep, here's the picture. And I did it with this old, remember those Kodak
Dollar
pictures?
General up at the corner, their yellow one is terrible.
I don't
man.
know if I can clean that because it's that backlit. It's a different kind of awning. It's not canvas.
Oh.
And once the bird sits on it, it bleaches it.
Oh yeah, those they ought to just take them down. They look terrible.
They do. Or I know a guy that can recolor them.
Dark color them, yeah.
I know a guy that can recolor them and resurface. We don't
resurface.
We like to recolor them. But yeah. So
get on a loose site and we got her fixed.
That's it. We can get it. We can start this whole monkey all over again. All right. So Tolga, are you still here? Did everybody leave because Robin left? Robin's the celebrity here on our show. I'll be darn it.
Our standards are not that high.
Really.
He's a funny son of a bitch though.
Oh, Robin is great.
He's always running around like he's on crack. You
know? I know. He's like
he's zoom.
But when he grabbed that Mountain Dew, it looked like and drank it, I said, "That's the green beer." He's like, "No, he went and got you that
It
green
looked
bottle."
just like the other one though. That's
I'm
a
like,
big bottle of beer.
A 2 liter.
Can you imagine selling 2 liters at the freaking Winn-Dixie up here?
We just camp out. We'd buy a tent.
Shit, the boys from the Browntown there would be lined up out the
Oh
doorway.
no, God, I don't think so. Because they like theirs in 40s. They like theirs in dark bottles.
Well, they can get a dark
They can
bag
spray
around
paint
the
it
big
black.
bottle.
Yeah, I guess. No, no.
All the brothers be
I
lined
have never been more satisfied, except for one time. There was a rap crew, I guess you don't call them bands, called KGB, and it stood for Cole Getting Busy, and I was their bodyguard, and everybody our like prop when we walked around was a 40 ounce in a plastic bag, but I had an AK everywhere I went, and I always had my trench coat on. It was the weirdest shit, dude. It was the funniest shit. It paid me $1,200 a night.
Wow.
All I had to do was just show up and walk around with a 40 in my hand. And I had a Kangol, which is a weird black guy hat. It's like the one that LL used to wear, that little round one. And they used to call me the white LL. They'd say, here comes the white LL with a gun. You know he's got a gun. He's the white LL. You know he's
Don't
got a
mess
gun.
with him.
Like, you know he's got the gun.
And you got the paid for it.
Every time we went somewhere, I had to be the same guy. Hey, here comes the white LL. Look out! You know he's got the gun. But I was licensed, so I could carry him.
Yeah,
and that was back in the day.
That's a cool gig.
It was a fun job, man, because I liked 80s rap.
And you never had to shoot nobody, or maybe
not on that job.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I never shot nobody on that job. No, because they were like, you dumbass. They're like,
that's how they escorted that idiot out of the White House. The freaking Secret Service is like, come with me, boy.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Don't touch my trench coat.
Yeah. That I don't know. I wonder how they did that. I don't know.
They escorted. I saw it on the news.
Oh, you did? I didn't see that.
They walked him right out the front door of the White House. He hopped in his armored vehicle and off he went.
That's crazy. I don't know. He's such a putz.
I'll tell you what, he keeps running his mouth like he did to Trump, and Trump's gonna freaking say, no more funny money for you.
I don't care. Well, he shouldn't get any more funny money anyway. And if Trump's got
What?
I don't know, he said something at 8:48. Oh, Togo, are you here or not? I don't think we should give them any more money. I mean, we've given them.
Either. That's their problem. That's their dumb war.
You know, if they want to fight it, then if you know what, if if Russia wins, or
that's their fight. That's
and
the hell out of it.
Fight it out. It's not, you know.
It doesn't affect me one way or another.
No, you mess with me, I'm gonna do like the guy in Colorado. I'm gonna go buy myself a D9 Caterpillar, a bunch of plate steel, a bunch of jet welding rods, and I'm just gonna, you know about that guy.
You're gonna go freaking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, he took that whole town down.
Betcha.
He took that whole town down. It got so crazy that the FBI came in. They couldn't do nothing.
Well, yeah, he was running them over.
And
park your cars in the middle of the road. Think you're gonna stop this D9? Fuck you!
And he had it all the way welded. He welded it with all armor period, all armor.
Oh yeah,
shit.
he had that bitch ready for rock and roll.
I wish I could remember his name, but yeah, it was a big deal.
He was prepared. What?
Yeah, no, that's nothing. It's this thing. It does it. It's been a while. We've been running for a while, and it's acting stupid. But no, I forgot that guy's name.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
He was the bulldozer man, though.
What he was doing?
Oh yeah, they have documentaries about him. I'm still working. That's why I just listening, you know. All right.
Yeah, he works from home, he said. I remember.
Yeah, I know. You just do you, man.
Yeah, gotta do your thing, man. Money first, bullshit later.
No, that's not how it works. Beer for breakfast first.
Then go to work.
Then over there, the time is totally different. So he's probably right at the market. opening right now. If he's actually in Turkey. For all we know, his name is Tolkien.
He's in New York City.
He's in New York City telling us fake shit to buy. And I don't know.
Yeah, buy mayonnaise.
I did buy mayonnaise. Yes. Uh-oh. Son of a bitch. All right, there we go. Son of a bitch. There we go again.
Oh, well.
No, I got this. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine.
They're still seeing that.
No, we're still seeing it. We're sort of seeing it.
Well, they're seeing what's on that screen now.
Yeah, we're having technical difficulties.
Difficulties.
I don't know why that did that. Everything froze on me. But we're still here. The birds are here.
Yeah, we're still live.
We're here. Yeah, we're still alive. You can't unlive us. You might make us go fast. By goodness.
If we're going to do something, we're going to do it fast because we don't have any stamina left.
No, really. I don't know. It's 9 o'clock, so we're about ready to close this monkey out anyway.
Yeah, we can put this ship to shore.
Because my friend's got to go check on his friend.
Yeah, drop anchor.
And I still got to figure out why it's doing that. It's been doing that a lot in the last 2 days. I don't know.
Get to our out video and call it a day.
Well, I can. We're almost there. I can't, now that I've been watching this shit on the big shit, I can't do anything on this.
It's hard
little
to focus
shit.
on the little one.
I'm like, how did I even look at this thing for the last 30 years?
We're spoiling ourselves.
I'm telling you, I just ruined myself. I want you to take that thing to him, or we'll take it to him, or you can take it to him. But
yeah, I will.
Let's say, hey man, but show it. But you
it's way better than a regular walker by far.
Because it's got a bag in it. First of all,
and it's
put
on
stuff
wheels.
in it.
Oh, I'm thinking it's going to be happier than hell.
But it folds up to where you can fold it up.
Yeah, you can put it right beside your chair and it doesn't gain
And
space.
when you go into a cabinet, when you go into a counter, or if you go into a door, it doesn't open up that much.
Well, when they built their house, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, they built it with anticipation of this condition, and the whole house is got 36-inch wide doors, all handicap accessible. You could run around in a wheelchair in that place and never bump a corner. It's really a very cool design.
Yeah, that's cool.
Him and his wife both designed the house and had the blueprints made and everything. They did a great job. And their house is beautiful. I'd love to live there, man. They got a gorgeous house.
Well, she's got
a super view.
Did it again. Yeah, she lives right on the.
We're gonna have to do a live shot over there in the backyard.
Yeah,
sometime.
I've been begging for that.
She'll let us.
Give me
That's
that.
cool.
I'm trying to get Tim naked. I'm trying to pull the thing off his seat.
Don't touch it.
Tim's trying to sip the rest of the moonshine. I'm trying to.
Holding a bottle of moonshine and trying to peel the sticker. Oh, here we go.
There we go. There you go.
There it is. I like that.
I like it too. I think it'll once we.
I know somebody who could make a shirt really cheap.
How cheap is cheap?
Very.
All right, talk to him.
Her.
All right, talk to him.
I will.
We're not.
I'll take a photo of that.
Take that. Jesus Christ.
Or I can
all right, we're out.
Full sticker.
I'm gonna put the outro video on.
All right, dock this bitch.
Because everything is working wrong.
Yeah,
for me right now.
Having BS difficulty. Peace out.
Yeah, peace out. I don't have the outro video. Hold on. Yeah, because something is just absolutely going crazy with my computer. That's how black people say computer.
Huh? Computer?
Computer.
Well, it's Wednesday morning, the coffee's gone stale. Ain't got no worries, just 2 tall frosty ales. Trump was on the stump talking big last night. Now we're cracking open beers cause the mood feels right. Hump day, Trump day, don't drink 'em slow. Pop a top for the beer for breakfast morning. madness. It's hump day, Trump day. He was pointing those fingers, throwing out names, spinning those stories like Ron and Tim each day. Love him or hate him, he sure knows the game, but we're just here drinking, singing all the same. Hump day, Trump day, don't drink 'em slow. Pop a top for the beer for breakfast morning show. Talking big, talking loud, it's the usual way, so let's drink to the madness. It's hump day, Trump day. Now we ain't saying we know what's best, but this beer's ice cold and we're feeling blessed. Hump day, Trump day, who the heck knows? Politics is crazy, but that's how it goes. Toolman Tim brought the snap-on pliers. We should castrate those politician liars. Yeah, it's hump day, Trump day on Beer for Breakfast morning show with Ron and Tim. Yeah. Trump Day on Beer for Breakfast morning show with Ron and Tim. Beer for Breakfast is a show by men for men, but we happily welcome our lady friends. We're not here to be serious and tell you the news. What we do is help chase away the morning blues. Pop that top when the sun comes up. If the boss is there, pour it in a coffee cup. We don't talk much watch politics or read the news. Oh, we know you don't care about our views. We're just here to make you laugh and have fun. You'll be smiling before the show is done. We do Thursday craft beer taste tests. If you're a brewer, make sure you send us your best. If you need help fixing something around your home, hit the chat or call in, cause that's Toolman Tim's home.